Good evening from NYChessKids. My name is Saudin. In today's lesson, we're going to learn how to checkmate with the two queens and how to checkmate with the two rooks. The strategy is the same for the rooks and the queens. Now, of course, queens are much stronger and it's easier to make a checkmate, but at the same time, it is also easier to make a stalemate. So we have to be very careful with the strategy. Now, this strategy is very useful because this is how you can win a lot of chess games. So let's see what can we do here. We have a king in the middle of the board, the king on c5, right? So now we have to make a decision. Where do we really want to checkmate this king, right? It is our decision because we are stronger, we have more pieces, and we can make a decision if this king should go to the edge of the board to a file, or do we want king to go all the way down to the last rank, or this way down to the first rank? That's our decision. Now, king is very close to the a file, so a very natural move is queen to d1. Look at that move. With this move, we actually block the king, so the king cannot escape. Now, king is moving to the b file. Now, we are going to play another move. Look, we can play with this queen here, right? We can play a move like queen c7, and we are blocking the king, so the king cannot escape. And then we can play a move like this, rook. Now, what am I doing? I am blocking the king, and king is not allowed, king is not allowed to escape. Look at this, right? And now, very simple move. We use this queen for a checkmate, right? Easy, right? We can do that. Now, let's try one more time. Let's see if we can do some different kind of moves. So instead of queen d1, how about we play a move like, let's play, how about we play a move like this? Look, queen b1. Look at this move. Now, the computer goes to c6. What can we do right now? Let's use this queen on h7, and we can play a move like queen b7. Look at this. Two queens are protecting each other, helping each other, and now we can make a checkmate. Look, so fast. How about this? You can use the queen on b1 and checkmate the black king on c5. I'm going to give you a couple of seconds. Think about it. Okay, I hope you found this move. Queen to b4. Look at that. Checkmate. That's it. Black king checkmated in the middle of the board. All right, we can do that. There are many different ways to checkmate with the two queens, and you just practice. You know, we could play different moves. How about we play a move like this, queen c7, right? And then we play queen b1. Look at this, quickly, right? Checkmate. That's it. We finish this game very fast, right? So with the two queens, you don't have a problems, but be careful because the stalemate can happen. If you play a quiet move with no check, let's say a move like this, then make sure that the black king has enough space to move, right? To be secure, and you know, if you really don't want to risk, you can always play a move like I played queen c7 check, because if it's check, then it cannot be a stalemate, right? So you can win the game this way, like just check, always check, right? Check, checkmate, right? So that would be the safest way to checkmate with the two queens, because two queens can easily create a stalemate. So you have to be very, very careful with the two queens, right? Let's go to the strategy of two rooks, right? Now, two rooks are very powerful. Their strategy is also easy, but of course they are not so powerful like a queen. But look, we're going to use the same way of thinking, right? So look, this king here. What do we do with this king? It is very close to the edge of the board, right? So it's hard to checkmate him here in the center, right? So what we can do, we can first block him so that he cannot go this way, right? So we play a move like rook to d2, right? And now we know that this king cannot go to the other side, right? It has to stay here in this area, right? Now we are going to use this rook, but we cannot go and play check here because the king would capture us. So look at the move that I'm going to play right now. Look, the rooks are very fast pieces, so they can go from one side of the board to the other side in just one move. But the king is a slow piece. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to bring this rook all the way, look, all the way to the G1, right? And then I'm going to use that rook and play here, right? Why to this place? Why to C1? Why do I want to go here? It's because with this move, I am blocking the king. So the king cannot escape, right? Now king is already on the edge of the board. Now we need to use this one, right? I'm going to play to B2. Look at this. Now we have to be careful because the rook is attacked, right? King wants to take the rook. We have two ways to win the game here. I'm going to show you both of them. The best move is this one. Look, the rook protects the rook, and then you play a checkmate, right? This is the best way to do it. But you can also do this. Look, if your rook is attacked, you can go all the way to the other side because the rook is a fast piece. And then now we cannot play this move because the king would capture. And now we can play here to C7, and from the other side we checkmate the king. So you can do it this way, right? Let's try one more time. All right, we can maybe use some different kind of strategies. Okay, the first time we used this strategy, right? We blocked the king and we pushed the king to the right side, to the king side, right? How about we play? Let's organize the rooks different way, right? How about we play a move like this, right? So now we are blocking the king, and we don't want king to go to up there, right? So we want to keep him down, but we need the other rook. Look at this. Look what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to bring the rook all the way to the other side. This is fun. And now check. Look how the rooks are working together, right? We cannot play this check because the king is going to take us, but we're going to go here, right? And then check from this side and check again, right? Now we cannot play a checkmate, but what we can do, look, we could play a move like this. Watch that. And then checkmate, right? We can do it that way. Or if it's easier for you to remember, just bring your rook to the other side. And again, to the other side, because the rooks are fast and the king cannot stop the checkmate, right? Let's see one more time, right? We need to practice different kind of ways, right? So how about we play now? How about we play this move, right? So look, now we are pushing the king the other way. I'm going to play here, stop him, right? How about we need to bring the other rook, like let's play with the rook here and check, and then we play check again. Now we cannot play a check, but what we can do, we can go to the other side, and now check, right? I am allowed to play this check because this rook is protected by the king. And of course, now I cannot play checkmate, right? Because the king is going to take me, but I go to the other side and then checkmate, right? Look, we did it the different ways. Okay, boys and girls, this is what you need to do right now. You need to practice this position in Lee chess the same way I did it, right? And don't use only one strategy. Use different kind of strategies, right? This is just one position that I set it up for you. But look, this is what you can do. You can go now to Tools and to Board Editor and clean up all those pieces here. Let's take all of them. And how about we set up something different? Let's say we take one rook here. We can maybe get the rook here, the king, and we have another king. This is now a completely different position, right? You click here, continue from here, and you can play with a computer, or if you have a friend, you can play with a friend, right? We go against the computer, and you know what we're gonna do? I want you to set up the computer on the best level. So how about we take a level 8, because you should be able to win this position against the computer on level 8. And we click on white, and that's it. Look, now we have this different kind of position, and we need to organize our rooks. Let's do that from here. How about we play move like this, right? We're gonna organize our rooks, right? And we go with the rook to the other side, so the king cannot capture. Now, probably the computer play this move. Let's block him. Look at this move. We are blocking the king, so the king cannot come all the way down, right? So now we're going to play with this rook, check. Let's see. Okay, he wants to capture our rook. Let's run away. And then we play this move from the other side. What's going to happen now? And then we play this one, right? Rook a7. What is the computer going to do here? Okay, he wants to capture our rook. We cannot allow him that. Let's run away with the rook to the other side. Pay attention how I put the rook here on g7, not this way, because here the rooks are bordering each other. Or we put the rook here. And then checkmate. Checkmate, that's how you do it. Look, this is how you can practice on your own, right? So you just go to Tools and you find the board editor and you set up any position you want, and then you practice against the computer on the highest level, because you should be able to win against the computer on level 8. Hey, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I am going to see you in our next lesson, how to checkmate with a queen and with a rook. Bye-bye. Have a good night.